What's up, sassy gamers? Zycy here, and if you haven't heard, Valve has hosted Steam Next Fest 2023. This gave users the ability to play hundreds of new and upcoming game demos and provide feedback if that's your thing. Without further ado, let's check out our favorite hits of Steam Next Fest 2023.
Meet Your Maker is a base building and base raiding first-person action game from Behavior Interactive. In this post-apocalypse setting, you must raid other players' bases to steal GenMat, genetic material, and other resources to upgrade everything in your sanctuary. Players have protected bases with various traps and guards who can be upgraded with new abilities. As you raid, you'll have a sword to kill guards and destroy traps, and a gun to do both of those at a distance. The catch is your gun only has 2 bolts, so you need to choose wisely when you use it. Now, fortunately, if you can find your bolts, you'll be able to reuse them as well. When you die, you can start the raid all over again, running it multiple times with little penalty for failure, gathering supplies and experience. And of course, you have to build your own base too for other players to raid. You build walls, ramps, cosmetic decorations, traps, and place guards. Some of the traps I've seen include spikes, bolt shooters, grapple chains to pull you into other traps, and exploding bomblets. All the traps and guards are upgradable. The first upgrade that I've seen being the ability to appear in the base after a player has stolen your GenMat. This is really cool because where they may have memorized where all the traps are on the way to getting your GenMat, all of a sudden, there are new traps in new locations to surprise them. Now, don't worry, nothing that the players do in your base affect you negatively. And if any of them die to your devious mechanizations, well, you get rewarded with further resources. All your real resources are safe and sound in your sanctuary. Speaking of your sanctuary, this is where you choose the next base to raid, view replays to improve your base, and upgrade. So you have several advisors that allow you to upgrade your suit, weapons, traps, consumables, guards, etc. Then you can upgrade each of your advisors to unlock higher upgrades and new items. You can even upgrade your Chimera to get a whole bunch of resources at once. And the Chimera is this genetically evolved experiment that was created to save all life on Earth, but putting it mildly is kind of disturbing. Now, there's no open world, but that's okay because the game loop of raiding other bases, upgrading, and improving your own base is very satisfying. I've not seen the entire upgrade tree, but based on what I have seen, I suspect it's fairly deep with a lot of items and upgrades to those items. Meet Your Maker is in open beta until February 13th and releases April 4th. This one definitely made my wish list.
Welcome to Fabledom, a whimsical settlement management simulator where you build a town that thrives in the face of harsh climates, ecosystems, and rival kingdoms. Start your journey in the mountains, next to a river, or both. Your starting location will make all the difference. Build your community by producing goods, welcoming newcomers, or forging alliances with nearby kingdoms. With stunning fairy tale visuals and a magical atmosphere, keep growing and expanding by purchasing more land. Keep the peace with your neighbors and respect nature to ensure the prosperity of your people. If you're a fan of city management games with a fairy tale twist, look out for Fabledom's release in Q1 of 2023.
If you like logic puzzles, calming music, and true crime investigations, then Scene Investigators is definitely up your alley. I had the pleasure of playing the demo and am looking forward to the game's full release. You're presented with 5 questions, 2 of which are who died and who is the killer. You then find yourself in an apartment where a murder has clearly been committed. In this point-and-click game, you search through drawers and trash, examine calendars and personal effects, and observe your surroundings and the placement of artifacts to determine the answers. Don't forget to check out some of the funny details, like the name of the books in the bookcase and the nostalgic VHS tapes in the media center. You'll also learn helpful tips like don't hide incriminating mail in your end tables, and maybe dispose of some substances that are poisonous in someone else's garbage can. You get one chance to answer all 5 questions correctly before restarting, so I'm curious to see if this game has replayability past the demo. But it didn't stop me from starting over and trying again. Get your detective badges ready and start perfecting your snooping skills, because Scene Investigators from EQ Studios is expected to release sometime this year.
Minotaur Princess is a match 3 adventure game. Or is it? What sets this title apart is the tactical decisions that you make while playing. There's no auto matches, allowing you to select the exact spells and abilities that you need at the time. Fireball, summon, ice, hammer, and most importantly, shield and heal. You select 5 matches for your attack, and if the heal's too soon in the order, just click on another ability to move it up to the front. This allows you to time shields to come up when the opponent attacks, or save that heal for the end if you're at full health already. For even more depth, there are mechanics for interrupting your opponent and countering your opponent's strikes when they hit you. All these mechanics combine to take what seems like a match 3 and elevate it to near fighting game level of complexity to explore. Now, speaking of exploring, there is the campaign story where you get to find out why you as a princess got changed into a Minotaur. The campaign map has the different chapters that you're going to go through. Not all of them are even combat. There's a pretty good sense of humor, and I really appreciate how the story unfolds. On top of that, there's the arcade mode where you can practice your combat in an escalating mode similar to what you would see in fighting games. And you can fight your friends in local and Steam Remote Play together. And I heard that the netcode is being looked at for standard multiplayer across the internet. The Minotaur Princess demo will be available until February 13th. After that, you can join their Discord server. The community is extremely friendly. They talk about strategies and how to play the game. And on top of that, the devs are very active in that Discord. In fact, you never know when they might just invite you to a beta. All I can say is I definitely have this on my wish list, and I'm getting it as soon as it comes out. This has been Phoenix Nova for SASS Gaming, taking a look at those Next Fest demos for you. Until next time, happy gaming.
And this has been just some of our favorites of Steam Next Fest 2023. If you liked this video, click the like button, or if you want to see more content like this in the future, click the subscribe button. Until next time, Zycia out.